the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants. Time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. This is taken in at the goal line. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll go play action here with Dart. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down. Force the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the Florida Gator, Dameon Pierce. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
In danger of an opening 3 and out. They face 3rd and 10. Out of a gun, here comes Dart. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Boye Mafe. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down. Taken at the 19. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Mustang 19. Let's go.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. That's to the right side, and it's Siddick. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Play action. Here's Daniels. That run complete to Jalen Lane. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down, Washington.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That is caught by Chark. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Ben Sinnott was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. Receiver in motion, headed left. Even in the air, here's Daniels. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Sinnott, the man in motion. They'll try and run it here, and it's Chuck. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
3 on the play. And the Commanders' first down.
Come on, come on.
Once again, it's Chuck. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. This is high toward the side of the end zone. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Washington. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And the good kick pays off. They'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, Mustang 19.
The man in motion here is Chark. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That one taken in. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Washington. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
He'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich and deep, bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas.
Ready? Out of shotgun. It's done. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
That's not an easy catch by any means, but at this level, Mike, you get paid to catch them all. And really, you get paid to catch the hard ones. And you know that hit, it's coming either way. I remember learning as a young player early in my career.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up by Mikey Saberstein.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did. Walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
The man in motion here is Chark. Daniels now on 1st down. Over the middle to the tight end, Sinnott. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Chubb. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
They run a toss to Chubb. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Alert! Alert! Ready?
They'll go with Chubb, and he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody uncovers downfield. He forces a difficult throw, and luckily it falls incomplete.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. And they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up.
On the jump. Come on. Set. Fix the eagle. Fix the eagle.
The motion man here is McClure. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Moving outside the pocket, he'll try to run for it.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of first.
A 22-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Commanders stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He's going to let out to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The throw is Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. Now here comes the screen to Pierce. And it looks like he's going to come up just short for the 1st down. Out of bounds. A yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. Run for it with Scatterboo. 1st down and more inside the 15. And he's in. Cam Scatterboo. Touchdown, New York. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready? 70 Campbell. Ready? Next, Panther 11. Panther 11.
On play action, Daniels under pressure, and he'll go down. They got it. Kayvon Thibodeau in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They send a receiver in motion left. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. Pass brought in by Tuck. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Seemed like the receiver might ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Open man's got it. That's Chark. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. Has caught. That's Lane. This is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
A play fake, now Dart. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Groupies able to add the extra point. And the Giants will cut the deficit down to 4.
17. Giants 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Ready? Hiking 18. Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
He'll get that out wide to Pierce. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Giants.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
The one straight ahead with Pierce. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
On the tackle.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll manage only a couple. Devin Bush. They're on the stop.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Once again, it's Pierce. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
A loss of a yard.
Here comes Blake's groupie for this field goal try. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Giants cut the deficit down to 1.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now, faking the give. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and inches. They'll go play action here with Daniels. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That is hard. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play there for Washington. 52 yards. Play action. Here's Daniels on the move left. And he's got another one. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Commanders. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Commanders are going to open up the lead to 8.
Giants 16.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. They hand it off to Pierce. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken back.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a 3rd. So good decision. Just throw it away.
He'll drop this to Pierce underneath. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Giants. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On the handoff, this is Pierce. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Boye Mafe in on the tackle.
Taken down by Boye Mafe. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. And the Commanders.
Here's
31-yard
second
line.
and 6. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Now pass deep from McLaurin. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
On first down, Dart moving left. Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On first and 10, here is Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On second down, Dart rolling right, and they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half. From the 39, here's a first and 10. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. They face second down and 7. Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. Forced out wide. He runs with it. And he'll get forward. Give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up third down.
Go! Bravo 80, Hawk 70, Hawk.
try and run it here with Pierce. And he will have the Giants first down by a couple of yards as they convert on 3rd and 3. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Throwing, start. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil.
Look, Michael, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks.
He's up the sideline to the 25. And now giving lots of room. Out of bounds. It's up beyond the 30-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no left. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little bushy run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and made up. Yeah, made up. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no, this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I
wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run. Dad took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this toe. Last time he poked fun of me, got my with a tree.
We are situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New York Giants. Teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in week 4. This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. We just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Come on, set! Cougar 19! Nike's 18!
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. The Giants at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage. You talk about this Washington defense. They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Play action now. Dart sliding out of the pocket. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big third down play. And they did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it. And he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. Officially, that will be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Commanders will take over, but backed up deep in their own territory. Looking to put a drive together.
Cougar 19!
Off the play fake, Daniels. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves it with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he is going to lose yardage here. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards. Play action, now it's Daniels. They'll roll him out right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 27-yard line. A good pickup there on 20 yards. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Here we go, here we go.
Open man right side is Sharp. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
2 yards left on second down from the 9.
3. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, check, no. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Traveler. Check, Bobcat, check.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up first and goal.
Yeah, some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just...
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Commanders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Commanders 7, Giants nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
To throw now, Dart. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. You talk about this Washington defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
When actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? Or what's the motivation?
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 20. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know. This is intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Giants are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. They work now on 2nd and 9. On play action, here's Dart. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double-team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Pound the 60. Pound the 60.
A play fake, and now it's Dart. Right to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Dart. To Pierce. They set up the screen. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington! Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Commanders 14. Giants nothing.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Cowboy 80.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Mustang 19.
Throwing his Dart. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Washington on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 14.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing, Dart. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
And I believe that that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit, because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
Here we go. Here we go. 79 Bronco. Huh. Lion.
Dart to throw on 4th down. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 41. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 30 yards. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Big Lion.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run with Chubb. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Panther streak.
Chubb is in. Touchdown, Commanders.
For as good as Nick Chubb is in the open field, he's every bit as good when they line him up down near the goal line. He's a speed back between the 20s, but a power back down close, and he forces his way into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0.
Commanders 21, Giants nothing.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
70 Timberwolves.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Dart. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Malik Neighbors, 69 yards. And the Giants get a bit closer. Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
A point after, good by Groupie. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Probably start the head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me,
picked off by Bobby Okereke. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it. Went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here, 1st and 10. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Now Daniels. Oh, that is incomplete.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
Kayvon Thibodeau beat the O-line and recorded the sack.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Chart the motion man right.
Ready.
They go play action. Daniels. It's caught inside the 25. And this will get them all the way inside the Giants' 10. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And trouble trying the middle here. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I want to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw is Dart. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here comes 3rd down at 7. Throwing from the gun here, Dart. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. On to punt, Jamie Gillen. This is brought in at the 21. A good return there, 17 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. To throw is Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Daniels looking to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
60 Bison. Scoop.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. He finds his man, complete. That's Lane. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Pat the 60. Ready.
Here's Daniels. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
60 Maverick. Let's go.
To the air goes Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
A 38-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Washington offense at the line, ready to roll. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
2nd and 14. Over the middle, that's the tight end center. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. Off the play fake, Daniels. That's complete to Troutman right side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to get the football back at their own 17.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
Play fake, and here's Dart. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He's going to go up top again. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positive.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
He already did his primary job with an interception earlier, but here he gets a chance to be a pass rusher and takes on the challenge of blitzing and makes another big play. That's something to file away and maybe break out later in this one or in a future game.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels fighting McCaffrey on the slam. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Cowboy 80. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 79 Brooks. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Caught on the slant. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Lions.
Now they'll audible to something else. They'll give it to Chubb. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
From the gun on third down, Daniels. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. How about this? They'll change it at the line. Daniels going to throw for it. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Commanders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complementary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now it's the backup Winston. He's going to float this one deep right side. Touchdown, Giants! Malik Neighbors with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. The chart goes in motion left. Play action. Now it's Daniels. Open man down the field. It's a tight end center. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 22 yards there. A first down.
First down, Washington.
Come on. Hey.
Off play action. Daniels steps away to his left. He finds his man complete. It's Lane. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 35.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Chubb on the counter. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
Give him 9 on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Panther 60, Panther 60. Steady.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Looking for the corner, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. On play action, here's Dart. A quick throw, but incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
This offense so far on 3rd down, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Go.
Here's Dart. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Groupie able to add the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Commanders 41, Giants 27.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observations.
And he is into the end zone for the Washington touchdown. A great effort there. 74 yards. And the Commanders are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Now the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score. Commanders 52, Giants 27.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Ready to go.
They go play action here on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Lane. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Get it. Next, 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Off the play fake. Daniels. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. That throw there is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
He's got room past the 30. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
For a New York Giant. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A play fake, and now it's Dart. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got it at the 15. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, 65 yards. And the Giants get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Groupie for the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
This makes the score. Commanders 59. Giants 34.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Crease here as he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Commanders start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Point after try forthcoming. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Commanders 66. Giants 34.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, it was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now a 2nd and 10. Dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Going for it with Pierce.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. Excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
It's caught inside the 25. And he will tuck it on in for a giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, 75 yards. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A point after, good by Groupie. And that will cut this lead down to 25. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it off.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall. Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Open man is the tight end, Troutman. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
There's a shorter one pulled in by Simmons. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 26. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
Hold it ready. Here we go. 19 tight. 19.
Now Daniels. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Can't ask for a better 1st quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, They were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
70 Lions! Cowboys! Viking 18! Cup 19! Cup 19! Hot! Ready?
They go play action with Dart.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, but after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
The Giants on third down, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. They go play action. Daniels. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away.
Second and 10.
Ready! 70 Timberwolf! Switch the Eagles! Switch the Eagles! Go!
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
There's a short one pulled in by Simmons.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There it is, and they passed him to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
18, Rattler, 18. Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready,
Throwing now is Daniels.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And this is knocked away and incomplete. But I think it was a free play. Let's check the call.
Ready, ready.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5.
Cowboy 80. 19.
To throw is Daniels.
That is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Let's go. Mustang 19.
Daniels looking to throw.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this